Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is a review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I want to say this is season 2, but it's like a continuance because they had to abruptly stop filming, same thing. In the last season, the last few episodes before we came back, they had to stop abruptly, due to the pandemic and all of that. So we are back. We open up, of course. It wouldn't be right if we didn't rehash, all of 2020. Everybody's giving their, account of what they're dealing with as far as the pandemic goes, how we're all dealing with the pandemic and the quarantine and COVID and all of that, as well as, the Black Lives Matter movement and the different protests and things like that. So everybody had to talk about that. We went through each cast member giving their account. I will say that seeing it over here on this show, it was easier for me to stomach than over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that might be because that ain't what they give. That ain't ever what they give. So for Portia to be giving all of that, rah, 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 it just wasn't believable. But over there with them, I can see that. I can see it. It came off more naturally, I should say. But they open up with all of that. Maurice he has put together a business owner type of town hall meeting. He's brought out the who's who, the black business owners at that. So we love to see that. Everybody at the town hall meeting. And they are, basically talking about how can we impart all the economic wisdom that we have into the community. Like, how can we give that back? Because Maurice says the fight is economic. Well, his fight is economic. And so, like, what do we need to be teaching the people? How are we going to teach the people? How do we catch up to our white counterparts? Because they have the biggest head start. So I like that. I'm here for that. I'm here for economic wealth, and I'm here for, an economic 101 course for the people. What is that noise? Do y'all hear it? I don't know what that is. Anyway, Melody is in Atlanta. She has been in Atlanta for a minute. She and Martel are dealing with whatever they got going on, his cheating scandal. Like, he has been messing around with this girl, Ariane, it's been about 5, 6, 10 years now. And they have a baby on the way. This is all allegedly, but they do. I feel like she done had that baby. I'm not sure, but Melody went to Atlanta to get away, to take a breather. She is staying with her brother, and they are, sitting outside having a drink. And she's just discussing with him, listen, I done filed. Here go the paperwork right here. I done filed for divorce. When I go back, I will be serving him these papers. And her brother's like, wow, like, so what made you, what made you come to this conclusion? Like, what made you go all the way and file for divorce? And, she just lays out her long list of bad deeds on Martel's part. And she's just tired of it. She even mentioned the fact that she's tried. She sees the strain that is putting on the children. The children not wanting to hurt mom's feelings, if they want to go stay with dad. Not wanting to hurt dad's feelings if they want to go stay with mom. So that back and forth, she can't do that no more either. She ain't doing no open marriage. That's out of the question. So it's like he got some outlandish requests, and for her, they're deal breakers. So she filing for divorce. She's ready to get back to Huntsville, though. She ready to head on back and do what she been doing. And he gotta go. She want him out. She said he ain't even the type. He ain't the type that'll leave the house. He's already, made her aware of that I'm not gonna leave my home. I'm not. He's just a narcissist. That's the only word that we can, or excuse me, that's the only adjective that we can use to describe him. narcissistic tendencies, behaviors. That's just him. He got psychopathic tendencies as well. Like, something is off about Martel, and so she's really dodging a bullet. She should have ran for the hills a long time ago. Martel is at home with the kids, and they running around. He cooking, got the baby. It's his turn to have them for 2 weeks because they've been splitting up the time. And he's on his 2 weeks right now, so he got the kids. While he's there, his mama drops by, and mama want to know, so where's my baby Melody? When is Melody coming back? And he's like, oh no, mom, I don't know. We about to be divorced. What? Divorce? Mama ain't playing the radio with him. He tries that, oh, but mama, it was her. Oh, but we both messed up. And she's like, no, you started it, and I know this last go round was you too. Like, you done already told me you like to cheat. So that's just who you are, and you just done turned around and did it again. Like, I tried to give you the advice that you needed to hear the first time. This time, all of this is on you, and I know it is. Don't try to drag her down with you. Don't try to make it seem like y'all even. No. No, Martel. Mama ain't having it. Mama like, you just like your damn daddy. Just sorry. Sorry and trifling. I love you, son. I love you, my son. She call him my son. I love you, my son, but you wrong for this. And you need to get your family and you get all of this in order. Get your house in order. Because this is my family that you messing with. Mama ain't having it. Mama don't like what's happening between the two of them. She wants them to work it out. But honestly, mama, no. Like, no. I know. We rooting for marriage, especially black love. We rooting for it. But we also should be rooting for happiness and peace, and tranquility. Peace of mind, more than anything. And so Melody ain't have no peace of mind knowing that her husband is out gallivanting, doing X, Y, and Z with that girl, having babies with her and everything. Like, ain't nobody trying to stick through that. No, we're not trying to work that. I think that they just too far into the mess to ever come back out, clean. Like, that marriage is over. That marriage is over, mama. So you just gonna have to go on and let that one go. Tasha's in there with the kids, and then Marsau comes in there, and she's telling him, listen, we got the virtual learning going on. I'm trying to navigate this. I'm gonna need your help. We all got to work together as a team, as a family, so that everybody is where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to do. And Marsau is like, oh, well, I mean, ain't you a boss? You should be able to handle all of that, right, boss lady? He's so, like, why are you an asshole all the time? All the time, Marsau? Just a chauvinist all the time. Like a woman, far be it from her to be tired or be overwhelmed or need some help and support from her husband. Like, then you throwing back in her face, well, you wanted it, right? You wanted to work. You wanted to be doing this and doing that and being a full-time mom, so you can do it. Yeah, I can, but it would be nice if my spouse would help. That's all she's saying, Marsau. But he bring up the fact that he need a assistant because she used to do all of those things. His wife usually is the person to, do all the administrative work, clerical work, whatever. And it ain't her job no more. And she's in school herself. So Marsau say he need an assistant. And of course he wants a female assistant, a young female assistant, a millennial, someone who's tech savvy, who's into social media, that sort of thing. And she's like, oh, do you? I mean, I feel like I might need a manny. I'm not paying for no man to watch my kids. So why not? Like, it ain't qualified men out there to watch children. I mean, I know it's rare to find, but I'm sure they're out there. Anyway, she say, oh, listen, he wouldn't be watching the kids. He'd be watching me. She said that without saying it. And he gonna say, oh, well, I mean, if you step higher. She like, what? Ain't gonna be no problem. Tell me he gonna say, well, ain't no more Marsau's out there. Marsau, you ain't that big of a catch. So trust and believe she'll be able to find better. She can do better, honestly. I really know. Martel and Marsau, Destiny and her husband, they have had the baby. And Destiny is, decorating. Well, they got a new home as well. Because in the last episodes, she was, leery about them getting a home. Or she was leery about moving into his home because it was his spot. It was his bachelor pad. And she didn't really want to take all her stuff and move it in there and have to deal with that whole thing. So they just starting from scratch. We just going to get this house together. And it's a clean slate for us both. Baby's here, like I said. She's over there with her designer, and then Martel pops up, and he coming there on an apology tour, trying to get sympathy from whoever he can get sympathy from. As soon as he bring up Melody, it's, well, I ain't by myself. It ain't just me. And again, Destiny set him straight, just like his mama did. Don't come to me with that. What Melody did and what Melody said, and he keeps mentioning, oh, she's so negative. I can't take all that. The negativity he's talking about is her, lashing out at his cheating ass. She may get loud, she may get up, but what you mean you can't take it? I'm tired of that being the narrative. I'm tired of that being the thing that separates black men and black women. Like, that's their complaint all the time. You loud, she always, yeah, because we ain't putting up with the bullshit, and we gonna say it. We gonna vocalize anytime something is not sitting well. It's always gonna be at when it's time for that, and when it's not, we cool. But no, there aren't a lot of black women rolling over and just letting you say whatever you want, letting you do whatever you want. There are some, but most of us are going to stand up for ourselves in our relationships, whatever the case may be. So don't say, oh, she's crazy, she's emotional, she's negative. No, this is how she feels, and you going to let her feel that way. You going to let her do it. That's just that, black men. Y'all just got to deal. We got mouths. We mouthy. We can get loud. We gonna go toe to toe, and that's just what it's gonna be. You want meek and mild and docile? Going on over to the other side then. But it don't work on Destiny, and I'm here for that. Destiny, I've changed my mind about her because in the past I ain't really like her like that, but now I'm here for that. She's known Martel longer than she's known Melody. Because he even told her, make sure you take my side. What? I'm not taking nobody's side. That ain't none of my business what y'all got going on. Take your side. Because you know me. We got a 20 plus year. And it can just stay right there at 20 years if you want it to. What? Anyway. Melody, wait. Okay, my bad. Marsau and Tisha, they're at their cigar lounge that they're building. They kind of, put the whole situation on hold due to the pandemic and all of that. And now they're back at it. So they're there, sitting around talking. And out of nowhere, here we go. So Marsau just happened to be looking at a blog or something. Oh, man, Joe Biden just picked. And then he pronounced her name wrong. Calling her Kamala. No, what he called her? Kamala. Get it right. Kamala. Oh, Biden just picked Kamala Harris as his VP. Oh, wow. And then we got to do this whole, really? Oh, my God. Just think. The representation. Yeah, it was a good moment. It kind of flowed a little bit. I don't know whether to believe that he genuinely had just gotten the news or they were like, play up for the cameras a little bit. Let us see the moment we all found out that our vice president was going to be a black woman. We already, we excited. We already knew. We have lived through it. We have seen her sworn in. I mean, I guess I was happy all over again, though. I was like, yes. Even though at first I wasn't really here for, I really wasn't here for Kamala. And we already know why. We're not hashing all of that out. But it is great to see the black woman win. You know, like, that's what we're here for. Anyway, Martel pops up at their establishment talking about, he's still on his tour. You know, he got to get to every place and see if he can get somebody on his team, because he don't want nobody to be Team Melody. He coming to them talking about, you know, he don't understand how the friendship went left. They went to college together, and, you know, minus Melody, I think that we can get back to the comeback group. Child, please. Them people looking at him like, you can't even say the words, I'm sorry. But you want to mend things. Okay. All right. Whatever. They hear his little speech, his little spill, and send him on his way. Yeah, we'll talk later. Melody's back in Huntsville. And before she go over there and deal with Martel, she calls Destiny to see if she can drop by and see her and the baby. And Destiny is like, cool, bring your workout gear. My trainer's here. Come on over. Melody gets to Destiny's house. They do their workout, whatever. And Melody looks great after having 4 kids. Like, she looks amazing. She snapback goals. They come in the house, of course, and talk. They're talking about, you know, marital issues between the two of them. Destiny can't get her man help her with the baby. And that's most husbands. Most of them just lay over there and sleep while you up every 2 to 3 hours with your newborn. Just looking at him like, if I could have burned a hole in my husband's head, I would have. Because that's how I was looking like, look at you getting sleep. I should knock your ass upside the head right now. I wish you would sleep right now. I'll wake your ass up and make you take out the trash. Making me sit up with the baby, getting up 3-4 times a night while you just, in a good sleep, snoring and all. They all do it. They all do. It's not innately in them, I guess. I don't know. But Melody, in her confessionals, it's a red flag. He's not helping. Like, they might end up like us. Girl, no. Misery love company, don't it? Because, girl, them people ain't said they was having those problems. Sis just want a little help with the baby. Now, your husband got he can't keep his penis in his pants problem. Her husband got he ain't trying to get up and feed the baby problem. 2 different things. Don't even try it, Melody. Trying to drag her over there on her side. No. It ain't the same. You guys are not the same. Melody ends up leaving, and when she gets home, he ain't moved out yet. He was supposed to have left already. He ain't moved nowhere. Ain't packed up nothing. He's stalling, and I don't know what it is, but he has a face you just want to punch. It's the smugness of it all. You know you were supposed to be gone. So why are you still in the house? So you can be, and then before she can even get in good, he calling the kids downstairs. You know, so that's a tactic. Let me bring the kids in the room so she can't really turn up like that. So we're going to talk about this when I'm ready to talk about it. So the kids come down and speak to their mother, of course. And, you know, they send them on their way so that they can continue on with the scene. And they talking or whatever. And he thinks that the better idea is for them to go back and forth from their other home to this home so that the kids remain in one home. Melody's like, yeah, they can remain in one home with me. You the one need to go back and forth. I'm not with going back and forth. You go over there and stay, and you know, that's that. She wants him out. And I mean now. She had turned up on him. You know, it was get out. Like, he drops that bomb, you know, that full custody bomb, because he said he gonna go for full custody. Melody flips. And rightfully so. Why you think you deserve? What? You already talking about you need help and you gonna get a nanny and this, that, and the third, but you want full custody. Get out of here, Martel. Please go. Just go to hell. Please go to hell. That was it on the episode, y'all. I apologize. I know this is going to be edited crazy because Tim called me in the middle of the thing. So I had to stop it. But, oh well. And I feel like I got a hang of this editing thing. I don't think it's going to be edited too crazy, but it is what it is. Y'all be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.